Hi, these are the CIS Data Foundation exam series questions, the continuation for the previous series. Let's start. Here is question 7. That question related to the asset CA mapping. So the question is, user endpoint devices are imported into the CMDB and populate the SN2 field on the computer CA. The asset team requests the configuration analyst to populate the SN2 field on the related asset. What action does a configuration analyst take to achieve this in an automated way? The options are option A, configure a business rule on the computer table to use a script to populate the assign to field on the asset based on the insert or update in the computer class assign to field. Option B, use the asset CA field mapping module to create a new rule to replicate the assign to value between the asset and associated CA. Option C, hide the assign to field on the asset record and create a new field that dot walks to the related CA to get the assign to value. So the correct answer is option B. Use the asset CA field mapping module to create a new rule to replicate the assign to value between the asset and associated CA. So it means in ServiceNow, assets and CAs are interlinked. The tables are for the asset ALM underscore asset, and for the CMDB CA table is the CMDB underscore CA. So this requirement is to automatically copy the assign to value from the CA to asset. So this is the best approach to use asset as CA field mapping. So this is the out of the box feature. In this case, there is no need of scripting, and it's a bidirectional synchronization, and it's really easy to maintain, and the update is safe. Why remaining options are wrong? Because business tool is not compatible here, because it needs to customize the scripting and harder to maintain. It's not recommended for the out of the box solutions. And dot working also not preferred here because it's a display value. So this is actual value is not stored in the asset table. So final is the out of the box features should prefer the custom scripting as compared to the scripting. Should use the out of the box. So I will explain in this the real-time scenario. One more time, we can check the question. User endpoint devices are imported into the CMDB and populate the assign to field on the computer. So assign to field should be populated. The asset team requests the configuration analyst to populate the assign to field on the related asset. So what action does the configuration analyst take to achieve this in an automated way? So how we can take through the automated way? So I will navigate through the CMDB. Please navigate to the asset administration. Asset CA field mapping. Here the asset field is there on the left side and configuration field item is the right side. Here we need to assign to. These are the already we done. So please select the asset field and the apply on the configuration item field. Then update. It will give to the exact assign to field on that form. Next one. So question is, a CMDB admin is asked to clean up the CMDB duplicates. What is the preferred way to manage this task? So this question is belong to the CMDB workspace. The options are the option A, my task in the application navigator. Option B, the deduplication task module. Option C, the deduplication dashboard on the CMDB workspace. And here option B and C are both somewhat relevant. So please thoroughly check the options. So CIS Data Foundation exam founders will trying to confuse you with the providing relevant options. So B and C are the both relevant options, but the exact option is option C, the deduplication dashboard in the CMDB workspace. So a CMDB admin is asked to clean up the CMDB duplicates. What is the preferred way to manage this task? So the correct answer is option C, because duplicate CS occur due to the discovery issues and due to manual data errors. So the recommended solution is CMDB workspace deduplication dashboard. What it will do? It automatically detects duplicates and suggests merge candidates and supports bulk merge, provides visual insights. I will check. I will navigate here. CMDB deduplication. Duplication. Through deduplication tasks, we can perform this. Under CMDB, please check with the deduplication task. Next question. Here the question is, a CMDB admin wants to ensure all short-lived CAs and that have not been discovered in the past week for removed. After retiring the CA records, which recommended action does the CMDB admin takes? Option A, create delete policy. Option B, create scheduled job. Option C, create a business rule. One more time, please check this question. A CMDB admin wants to ensure all short-lived CAs that have not been discovered in the past week are removed. After retiring the CA records, which recommended action does the CMDB admin takes? Option A, create a delete policy. Option B, create a scheduled job. Option C, create a business rule. The exact answer is option A, create a delete policy, because delete policy used for the scenarios involves temporary or short-lived CAs, mainly for the cloud instances. And if not discovered for a week, they should be removed. So recommended steps are the first to CA as retired, mark CA as retired, then use a delete policy to automatically remove records. So this follows the proper CMDB lifecycle management. Here, why scheduled jobs is not option? Because it requires the manual scripting. It's a not standard CMDB approach. So business rules also, it's not a good approach because it will work on the insert or update. So it's not suitable for the lifecycle cleanup. So delete policy is used for the automated cleanup for the scaling of CAs. Then we can check through the ServiceNow instance. Here, through data management. Delete policies or delete jobs. We can create through this way. This way also we can delete the policies. Next one. Here the delete policy is a scenario involves temporary or short-lived CAs, and if not discovered for a week, they should be removed. So first we need to mark CA as a retired, then we can use the delete policy. So scheduled job is not correct here, requires a manual scripting. It's not standard CMDB approach, and business rule also it's not good practice because it's works on with the insert or update. It's not suitable for the lifecycle cleanup. Next one. It's a question related to the CMDB health. So question is, a CMDB admin group aims to establish a process for receiving task notifications when the support group or managed by group fields are not populated for operational Linux servers stored in the CMDB. Which ServiceNow modules can be leveraged to configure recommended fields and generate task records in case where these fields are missing? Option A, technical service offering and dynamic CA groups. Option B, CMDB workspace and schedule jobs. Option C, dynamic CA groups and CMDB groups. Option D, CA class manager and health preferences. One more time, please thoroughly check the question. A CMDB admin groups aims to establish a process for receiving task notifications when the support group or managed by group fields are not populated for operational Linux servers stored in the CMDB. Which ServiceNow modules can be leveraged to configure recommended fields and generate task records in cases where these fields are missing? Here the option is technical service offerings and dynamic CA group. Option B is CMDB workspace and schedule jobs. Option C, dynamic CA groups and CMDB groups. Option D, CA class manager and health preferences. So the correct answer is option D, CA class manager and health preferences. Because the requirement is ensure mandatory fields are filled for Linux servers. So if these missing, automatically create tasks. Solution is use CMDB health metrics or health features. Here we should use the CA class manager and health preferences. We can navigate CA class manager and health preferences. Here CA class manager define the required fields per CA class. For example, support group must be mandatory for Linux servers. Or for the health preferences, it will configure rules for missing data and automatically generate tasks. Then violations occurs. CA class manager. Through this way, we can do and health preferences. Yeah, under this configuration health preference, this way we can create. Here three versions are there: class view, service view, and health group view. Based on our requirement, we can create. Here one more time, three important C's are there: completeness, correctness, and compliance. Next. Here the question regarding query builder topic. The question is, a CMDB admin is asked to create a query using CMDB query builder that displays all operational CAs belong to a specific application service. Which steps provides the desired outcome? One more time, a CMDB admin is asked to create a query using CMDB query builder that displays all operational CAs belong to a specific application service. Which steps provide the desired outcome? Here the options are the option A, add the business application service, and configuration items class to canvas, and define a filter for the application service name and the operational status of the configuration items. Configure the relationship between the classes, run the query. Option B is A, add the application service and configuration item class the canvas, and configure the relationship between the classes. Define a filter for the application service name and the operational status of the configuration items. Run the query. Then, and option C is the add the application service and configuration items classes to the canvas. Configure the relationship between the classes. Add the operational status and name fields as columns. Run the query. The correct answer is option B. Here, requirement is specific application service. It needs only operational CIS. The steps are the add, define relationship, and apply filters and run the query. Add means application service and configuration item classes. So we can go through the query builder, CMDB query builder. And we can add and define relationship and apply filters. So just I will show an example. Through CMDB query builder, we can do here. CMDB query builder is their option. So we will click on create new. Test item 12. Just I need to create. Then it's showing CMDB classes, non-CMDB tables, and save query service queries. Here properties are there and apply filters there. For CMDB class, we need to add application service and configuration item classes. For example, application services. Or application software. Just drag and drop here. Then through non-CMDB tables, what we need to take? CA. Take the CA configuration item. You can take anything. Then here. Then interconnect with this node. Then we can run this. Like this way, we can create the CMDB query builder. It will run the query. So here, so we done add application service and configuration item classes and define relationships between service and depends on to the CA and apply filter through ServiceNow operation status is the operational. Then run the query. Like this way, we can do easily. So here query builder is the classes with the combination of classes and relationship and filters. Thank you guys. Wish you all the best.